points in his first 2 games, CD, but talking with him in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They thought they had the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Bears defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
How in the hell are they just riding with no plate job? There has to be some Karens or Kens out there to be like, hey, I'm driving on Poplar and there's an SUV with no brakes. It might be a stolen vehicle. None of that. None of it. Yeah. I don't know. Drinking bottle ain't been the only thing. So if you see this up, no car police that can't help that. Drug off in their convoy.
Defense, they were swarming that time and ultimately got to him before he could get rid of the football and knocked it free.
And don't you feel just a little bit of sympathy for him back there? There's so much going on, so much swirling around. He's trying to find someone downfield. He's trying to move around to find an open target. Sometimes you forget the number one thing, take care of the football.
And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. To throw is Fields. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only 1st down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
And he's brought down. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on it. Look out, you've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
He is in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Ran it last time. Now Fields to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. George Kittle, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bears take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taylor decides not to try to return it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. You look at this Bears defense. They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
They've established themselves as a top 10 run-stopping unit in the NFL here in the early going. All signs point to me towards them continuing that throughout the season. They look pretty good, pretty darn cohesive to me.
2nd and 11. It's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Third down and drop to throw. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the save. Now, before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here comes the Saints punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over 1st and 10.
After the first time, he got hit up, he turned up, which is expected. After that second time, he went nuts. But the third time was a charm. You gotta be humble.
On first down, they'll go to the ground team. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards, the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Discover what inspires you with associate.
A rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. And the Saints force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
Online, days, evenings, or weekends. Apply today. Financial aid is available. Get started at scf.edu/apply.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one goes for 30 yards.
We're going to be talking about young guys. How good congratulations. It's life story and how it all actually came to an end. We're going to explore his rise from the trenches to the top of the rap game. I was the controversy, the violent hit. I was the movie.
He'll drop to throw.
Here's about what he got. This is the
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
I know we just saw a nice throw and catch, but how about the big guys up front buying their time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
And they'll fake the jet sweep there and instead hand it Kamara. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They're still trying to see what's going on. You can see now tow trucks are being brought in. Now, we do know that we assume or we have heard
Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Cheetah with a pick. And the Bears are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. This ball complete to Trey Palmer. Down the left sideline. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Chicago. Trey Palmer. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
The son posted social media that young dog made a point to stop by on a regular basis.
This shit up in a way that you guys do.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. return. It's Taylor from his end zone. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Kamara in the passing game. Call it a gain of a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Tonight, we strongly encourage everyone to stay home. You do not have to be out. We also strongly encourage everyone to remain calm.
This one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. He lets it go deep for Olave. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Oh, the turnover fuss continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up the throw. Locates Kamara on the outrun. Now he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1. Here comes the Saints punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On that punt, we've got a man shaking. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Here's Fields. And he'll find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield and only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, Brandon, we see why it's a team game there because there's a sigh of relief that they just released defensively. If he's able to get that one away, that's likely a touchdown. But instead, that pressure from the front got to him and forced the incompletion.
You're right. He had him open just a split second too late on the release. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Justin Fields with touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Bears take a 3-touchdown lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 21-0.
Sure, he be pressure on the school. Hey, Dad, play basketball with him. We go to games with him. We do this like just the father, the whole parent. But it's just a big key in the black community. Provision and have that. You don't have mom and dad right there.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Able to produce. You know what I'm saying?
Taylor now from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Self-determination, self-belief, being able to rise above his circumstances, transforming adversity into success, as he discussed in this interview.
It's just a twist to it, you know what I'm saying? Like Rich Crack Baby, you know what I mean? When you think Crack Baby, you think, oh, damn bad and sad.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
Listen, Sus.
2nd down and inches. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield circle at the 49. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game going back inside.
Flush to his right. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. Down the sideline he goes. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. An excellent play there, CD, on the pick 6. And I think were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there?
Yeah, Brandon, I think they went standard nickel, not the Buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Point after here coming up. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be brought out to the 25 as Taylor elects to not return it.
He's just 12 years old, taught himself how to cut hair. He can't provide a haircuts for everybody in the neighborhood. His entrepreneurial spirit was ignited after his sister delivered a sobering reality check to him. How much did you stack up cutting that hair? And how old was you? I taught myself how to cut hair when I was 12 or 13. Like 13, I taught myself how to cut hair. So I'm coming out of the 8th grade. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like 14 years old.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way. They could use a shot in the arm, something to pick them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And the 1st down carry. It's Kamara. Goes over. His second pin is falling. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. And this one is right through. And that drops the deficit from 28 to 25. Or maybe a moral victory of sorts. They're on the board here late in the first half, but this offense just hasn't looked that sharp.
Yeah, but at least they got the 3 points, right? At least have something to, quote-unquote, hang their hats on and maybe feel a little bit better about themselves as they head to the half.
Other pictures, not as legal as his hairstyle is, much more profitable.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I had to keep going to school. If I wasn't always in school, then I was in grade or late. But it was just a point. I had to make sure I graduate. And, like, man, that's the least you can do. You know what I'm saying? Your grandma just raising you to your little brother. Your mama and dad in the streets. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. Graduate. I didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? Go get average. Because that's the only thing I already graduate. I didn't leave. You know what I'm saying? What? 15, 16 years old, 14 years old. 13,
Their 25-yard line.
I think this was around the time that it was involved in something with the Tesla and the Cookies Patrol. Anyway, let's check it out. It's Hip Hop Buddha. Yo Gotti Bro CMG Big Jits car was terrorizing Memphis.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's caught downfield by Kittle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A big pickup at 38.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
From the sideline, and look at that catch, driving the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Throw left side complete. That's more. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career, that draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they call Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll make it 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They'll look to throw again. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. George Kittle, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bears take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Right after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. On the return, it's Taylor from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. Let's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
Partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is really impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Well, losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
This is taken in. It's complete. And they'll get this one laying just shy of the 45-yard line. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. A 10th carry for Kamara. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
From the 47 now, they work with a 2nd and 7. He'll look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll take this from one 47-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
What we've seen so far in this game, they are not going to allow a big shot over the top. You can have whatever you want underneath. They'll give you that, but they're not going to let you beat them deep.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They want it. It's Kamara. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. 41 yards. And the Saints are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle, and that will cut this lead down to 25. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter, as they start things here with a 1st and 10.
I'm just so curious as to the fact that, like, how are these people so comfortable riding?
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he's got the hook to throw. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really nice gain of 25 yards. The partner is still in the 3rd quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't want to see starters get lifted or come off the gas before the 4th quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
after the first time,
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
Just the whole CMG PRE saga. I'm out.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, Bears. DJ Moore from 19 yards away. And the Bears are pouring it on. On the other sideline right now, it's just absolute dejection. But, Charles, let's focus on the positive. With the lead that they built here, they've done pretty much everything to perfection in this ball game.
They certainly have. It makes me think that their week of preparation was excellent. And they flowed into this game, and it carried over. And right now, I don't expect them to back off at all. They're playing so well, they just want to keep it going.
You can talk prices automatically. I can show you how.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point.
People are saving real money doing this. $160 million in the last year.
And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Stop being boring. We'll be right back. Very boring. Wow. That's it. Other people the most. They don't have anybody checking on them. Real talk. Anyway, let's check out this video, you guys. We're back to Cat. And
the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Scared for his life.
Taylor now from the end zone.
Everything in this video is allegedly.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
So hit the thumbs up. If you haven't been getting notifications, unsub, resub, hit notification bell on, and that should fix the problem. Yeah, anyway, let's get to it. I don't have anything else to say. Let's go.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in the league, we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it. Watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's third down.
You were wearing that pendulum or whatever you want to pendulum, charm. Just so it fits right in the center of that.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. So it looks like somebody may have forgotten the snap count, and a 5-yard penalty ensues.
This situation is a hot mess. Y'all don't come up in the room because there is some crazy tea on the road.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Take your time, like this video, y'all. Do not have a break
And he is going to have the Saints first down, and it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on 4th and long.
Allegedly.
Pretty much considered a top tier fella after this in a corporate. Plus, let's not forget that she's a self-made billionaire. Built herself up from scratch, allegedly. But here's the box with his turns out.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. It's incomplete. took a shot, couldn't connect.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the third quarter, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll get this out to Kamara. He'll get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
That's on me.
And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Nigga was wide open.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Justin Malabike working his way to the quarterback that time.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation. The offensive line is going to carry this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. And this offense on 3rd down today, just 1 conversion in 8 tries. Not good. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he'll take this one up to about the 6-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Only 29 yards on the punt there. Definitely not his best. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
A deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Bro, what the? How? How that jump got perfect accuracy, but it going another way?
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 63 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And they're 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it could turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
Escaping the pressure lane. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket. He ends up trying to run for it. Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage, and it goes down as a sack for the defense.
It's a short one
Go
here.
first.
To the tight end.
Go
And he'll be
first.
out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And that
Go first.
turnover on downs. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
2nd and 1. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. They had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. So they hadn't called on him at all until this point, but he comes through here and buries one from long range.
Yeah, that's awfully impressive, because usually kickers like to get that first one out of the system, sort of get them into the flow of the game, but to come in this late and knock it down from long distance, give him a lot of credit. In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Rodney King wasn't a success.
2nd and 4. Completes it to Perry. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Back to throw now on first down. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Back to throw again. Out right, he finds Tolbert. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
That's why I just need to go ahead and just get back to the subject at hand. Because I'm sure when he was invited or whatever they said, presented whatever to him to go speak, it wasn't about getting
It's a short one here, complete to his tight
he wants to
end.
talk to you about your new endeavors.
They needed 6, he only got
Then she switches it up. Some people will call her
Here
a
we go with Kamara.
house.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Back to throw here. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. 2nd and 5. Forced out to his left. And it'll be intercepted. And the Saints come up with a
I didn't see that nigga standing
It'll
up.
probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over.